Welcome back to the John Mendola Show here at WILK. You can join us online, thejohnmendolashow.com. Subscribe to us on YouTube. Follow us on Twitter or Instagram or Facebook for that matter. Of course, live college basketball today on the John Mendola Show YouTube channel will be the Wilkes University Colonels and the University of Scranton Royals. So that should be a heck of a ball game. Let's get back over to Coach Josh Aniska and the Riverside Vikings, who played tonight against West Scranton. Michael Rickert, you mentioned him earlier being a scorer. And tell us a little more about Michael, what you like about him on the floor there for the Vikes.
Michael is our returning leading scorer. He was an honorable mention league all-star last season. And going into this season, I've just been emphasizing with him how to take his game to the next level and not just be a good player, but to be a great player. And in order to do that, he's got to do a little bit more than just score. And working on him being more of a ball handler in pressure situations, wanting the ball in those key moments, distributing the ball and having his head up and finding his open teammate, and most importantly, digging in defensively and playing as hard defensively as he does offensively.
As we welcome in Michael Rickert, sophomore here on the John Mendola Show. Michael, let's talk about that work ethic, coach getting in your ear and you going out and trying to work hard to make sure you're getting better.
Yeah, I feel like he's always just preached how I could take my game to the next level. So I always tried to follow what he said and make sure I become a great player.
Let's talk about the weapons on this team. Who are the guys that could do some other stuff for you there at Riverside? Not just you. You know you have other teammates that can help out.
I feel like every single player on our team has their own role, and they could all help. We played well together. We've always played together, and everyone's a weapon.
Talk about the seniors and trying to get after you guys and fire you up and make sure you're ready, too.
They've definitely been around like the entire system longer, so they just preach what we have to do, and they make sure we're always ready for practice and everything like that.
Very good student, 97 average. You enjoy history. Let's talk about the academic end. Something that comes easy to you, or you got to work your tail off?
I don't know. It's kind of a mix of both. It's just always something that I had to work hard for and make sure I kept my grades up for my own future.
Let's talk about your parents and how they push you to be a well-balanced young man in the classroom and on the floor.
They've always just told me exactly what I had to do to be great in everything that I do. So I always just try to follow what they say and let them help me out.
You got a younger sibling, Mason, who's 11.
Yes. He's a ball boy for the team. I always try to give him a few pointers if I can, and always come to his games and support him.
And a baseball player, what position?
Shortstop.
All right. Well, go get him, Michael. Good luck tonight.
Thank you.
All right, Michael Rickert there from the Riverside basketball team can score the basketball, can handle the ball as well. Coach Brandon Reed with us. Tell us about Brandon's skill set.
Brandon is one of our other guards, and he's typically the smallest guy on the floor, but he's probably the most fearless guy on the floor, and that's what I love most about him. He can knock down the open shot, and he's been proving that recently in some games where he's offered a second or third scoring option for us.
All right, nice to hear. Brandon Reed, welcome into the show. Talk about that ability to score for you. You're putting up a lot of shots practice-wise?
Yeah, it all starts in practice, making sure you go 100% in practice, give it all you got, because whatever you do in practice, it transfers over the game. So,
talk about the range for you guys. You have a bunch of guys that could shoot the threes, or is Coach Aniska kind of rather pound in the twos? Talk about his philosophy and having free range to shoot it when you need to, I guess.
Well, we got guys who can knock down shots all over the floor. We have people who come off the bench, score, who can knock down three-pointers. We got people who come off the bench and can pound it inside. We have people, they can knock down short corners. Everyone's an option at every spot of the floor.
I'm sure you got an opportunity to check out West Scranton the other night. What impressed you about them? Coach mentioned they're pretty darn physical. What did you see with West Scranton?
They run a lot of plays. They have a lot of set plays. They could execute them well, but they're very tough. But I think we can handle it.
All right, should be a good ball game tonight. You got a couple siblings, so tell us about each of them and what they're up to right now. And do they follow you with basketball?
Yeah, they're usually at most of my games. I try and come whenever I can, whenever I don't have practice. They're very good in the classroom, and they love supporting me. And
you're a good guy in the classroom, 99 average. Let's talk about your parents and what they do for you.
They always push me, to do my best and make sure I can succeed and get good grades that'll carry on for you for the rest of your life. So,
you've done some soccer, golf, track, a little bit of everything. You have a favorite sport?
Definitely basketball.
Everybody loving the basketball. That's a good thing. All right, Brandon. Well, good luck tonight, okay?
All right, thank you.
All right, Coach Aniska, we thank you for bringing the guys in. Great to meet them. Should be a pretty interesting game tonight at Riverside with West Scranton. I'm sure you got the whole scouting report down as we talked earlier in the show about how do you see this game playing out? 30s, 40s, 50s, or do you think that score is going to be?
Well, if it's in the 30s and 40s, then that's probably not good for us. We want to, probably get away from, West Scranton's physicality and their set offenses in the half court. But anything could happen, and we're just looking forward to a really good atmosphere and hopefully bringing back the Taylor Lions Tournament Championship to Riverside.
All right, Josh, great to see you. Good luck.
All right, thank you, John.
Okay, Josh Aniska and the Riverside Vikings going at it tonight against West Scranton. You can check it out at Riverside, the Taylor Lions Tournament. Those gentlemen there at the Taylor Lions Club do an awesome job and great festivities. And, of course, the Lady Vikes winning last night against West Scranton. Can the sweep happen tonight? Going to be a tough one, that's for sure. We'll see what happens. We're going to head out now to our local State Farm insurance agent, Jeremy Paczynski. Break like a good neighbor. Jeremy Paczynski is there. We'll get you some more locations of the basketball magazine coming up here on WILK.